Stories in today's video. 1. Update: I, 30F, just found my fiancé, 30 meters, on an online dating site. What do I do? 2. Update: I, 28F, literally just found email after email from my fiancé, 27 meters, to his ex-girlfriend, 20s, F, belittling and making fun of me and worse. Seriously shocked beyond belief right now. 3. Update: my boyfriend, 25M, cannot handle being alone when I, 24F, am busy. Original post: I posted a few days ago because I found my fiancé on an online dating site. I took Reddit's advice and catfished him. A few hours after I set the bait, I found that his profile had been deleted. When he came home from work, I showed him the screenshot and asked him what was up. Long story short, he was hanging out with his coworker and the coworker was frustrated with figuring out how to navigate the AIM dating site. My fiancé signed into his old account, opened in 2013, to try to help his friend figure it out. Apparently a lot had changed on this particular site and he realized that his knowledge on the site was too out of date, so he logged out and that was it. A few days later he saw in his email that he had gotten a message from a woman on the site and he then deleted his account. He obviously couldn't show me his dating site account, but he did volunteer to show me his email account with all the alerts from the site. The only woman that had messaged him recently was clearly my fake account. He also realized when we were looking through his email that he had an unused old profile on another dating site. He signed in and deleted that one in front of me. I fessed up about catfishing him. He wasn't upset at all. Said he understood completely considering my history. He was more upset with himself for not realizing that his behavior would make me so insecure. I apologized for not trusting him and catfishing. He apologized for being so distant lately and not deleting his dating profiles ages ago. He offered an open phone, social media, email policy between us, in case we ever stumble across another, trust but verify, type of situation. TLDR, it was an old profile. He signed in to try to help a friend figure out the app. He saw the message from my catfishing attempt, thought they were real and deleted his profile. We talked it over. No one is mad. Link to original post. Hey everyone. First off, thank you for caring so much about my situation. You all have great advice, encouragement, and you helped me hold on to the strength I need to make it through this. I still have a lot to get through and I'm hurting so much right now. It comes in waves. Sometimes I feel so empowered and strong, then 10 minutes later I'm crying in a ball and feel like I can't move or do anything. Last night I texted Dale and told him that my best friend, Jake, had gotten into a fight with his boyfriend and I was going to go stay with him so he could vent and have somebody with him. I told Jake what happened and showed him the emails. I took pictures of them on my phone in case I needed them for whatever reason. Jake and his boyfriend, Mike, who he had obviously not gotten into a fight with and was there, were infuriated and we all just sort of cried together for a while. They stayed up with me almost all night helping me figure out my next moves. We all agreed that taking the high road was the best route. We made a list of all the things that were necessary to get out of the apartment. Mike is a property manager for a different apartment complex, so this morning he called my property manager and gave her a very condensed, detail-free version of what was happening. I have always thought it important to get to know your property manager in case you ever have a situation where they can help you out, so she always really liked me. Dale and I have been paying rent on a month-to-month basis for about 3 months because we were starting to look for houses to purchase after we settled down after the wedding. My property manager told Mike that working out getting my name off of the rental agreement wouldn't be a problem and to not worry about the 30-day notice that she typically requires for a tenant moving out. As far as finances go, I make about 70% of our combined income and Dale only covers about 30%. When Jake, Mike, and I were discussing the logistics of me moving out, Mike brought up the point that Dale does not make enough to cover the required 3x rent in income each month. Meaning he will most likely be given notice to move out if he cannot find a roommate fast. We lived in a one-bedroom, so I doubt he'll be able to find someone quickly who is willing to sleep on a couch versus having their own bedroom. Especially since I purchased the couch, so there isn't even one there anymore. The thought of this brings me great pleasure, as I'm sure you can imagine. Jake and I each called out of work today and we rented one of those mover pickup trucks. We were pretty organized after making our list, and it only took us a couple of trips to get my stuff out and into Jake and Mike's garage for the time being. Dale texted me a couple of times asking how Jake is and if I'm coming home after work tonight. I told him I'm already home, not exactly a lie, I was there at the time, and then I said Jake was going to be okay and that I just couldn't believe how awful people can be to the people they love. Dale agreed and said that he was glad he had such a good girl like me. It was tempting to say something about how yeah, I'm just so vanilla that way. I didn't, I just told him to always remember that, how great I am to him. He said of course he would. That felt pretty satisfying, and I hope he does remember that every day for the rest of his life. Whoever it was that posted about the vanilla ice cream idea, Jake, Mike, and I laughed about that hysterically last night. It was the first thing that made me laugh like that and maybe the only thing for a while, so thank you for that. I didn't end up ruining any of Dale's stuff, I didn't print out the emails and send them to his family, friends, I didn't do anything destructive or spiteful. However, after all my stuff was out, Jake and I made a trip to the grocery store. I took that poster's advice and I bought one of those big plastic tubs of vanilla ice cream. I left it on the counter with a note and my engagement ring. I wrote, I know vanilla isn't your favorite flavor, but this is the only vanilla you'll be eating from now on. XOXO. I mean, I am human. I had to leave him with a little bit of a bang. So here I am, staying with Mike and Jake for a while. Finding an apartment will be no issue for me, I am comfortable financially on my own with a stable job. I have to deal with the deposits I put down for the venues for both the wedding and the reception. I can't right now, I'm too much of a mess emotionally. I will by the week's end though, as I know I can't put it off any longer if there's any hope at all of getting refunded. I had already booked our honeymoon, but I did pay the extra for insurance if the trip needed to be cancelled. I honestly don't really know what exactly the insurance covers, I'll have to look into it. Whether or not I can get a refund for Dale's ticket, I will be going on my first trip out of the country on my own and I am happy about this. It's one bright thing to look forward to through this whole mess. I will sell my wedding dress, which was a low-cut dress by the way, and showed my scar off as much as a wedding dress can. I guess Dale would have found that gross. Or maybe I'll burn it. Burning it sounds kind of fun because I've been holding back so much on not being destructive in a time where I would have found great, albeit temporary, pleasure in burning everything Dale has ever owned. Burning my dress is something I can do privately that will still be satisfying. I can scream and cry and throw rocks at it, pour lighter fluid all over it, watch it burn, and then cook a s'more over it. Because I love s'mores, so why not? I am walking away from Dale with my head held high. The best revenge is to walk away as dignified as possible and to not sink to his level. I was close with his family, but I'm not going to worry about what he tells them. I am positive it won't be the truth. There is no way he's got the B*LLS and decency to tell them what he did. But I know what he did, he knows what he did, and all the people who truly love me and who I am close with will know what he did. That's all that really matters. Though it's nice to have those emails just in case Dale tries to take things too far or something. I'm going to be okay. I'm having one of my empowered moments. Though I just spent the last hour in the bathtub sobbing. Like I said, waves. Jake told me that Dale isn't worthy of my quirky nipple, and I agree. When I got in my accident, I was lucky that the shrapnel didn't pierce my heart. I did, however, suffer from a pretty significant heart contusion, basically a bruised heart, among other injuries. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced. So yeah, this situation makes my heart hurt, but my heart has been through much worse and kept on ticking along. Sorry if I rambled a lot. Posting this to you all is like a form of therapy, and the more thoughts that pop up in my mind, I just write them down for you all to read. I haven't told my family and other friends yet, I'll be tackling that soon. I'm glad the invites hadn't already been sent, at least I don't have to send out a cancellation notice. I deleted Dale off all social media and blocked his email address. I didn't block him off my phone yet because, honestly, I'm curious to his reaction. I can promise you all that I will not respond at all. Not to a single text or call. But I can't help but be interested to see how he reacts. I will block him tomorrow though. Mike told me that the second his messages turn ugly or hateful because I'm not responding, block him. He doesn't want Dale to hurt me any more than he already has. He's right, and I really do plan to block him regardless by tomorrow after seeing his initial reaction. I guess that's all I have to update. Thank you all for caring about me. I will continue moving forward and I will never stop wearing clothes that show my scar. I've never hidden it before and I'm not going to let some *SS hole make me feel like I should. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all for your love. You gave amazing comments and messages. I will never forget the nice things you all have said to me. Seriously, thank you. P.S. I think I will dress up as Edward Scissorhands for Halloween. TLDR***, got my stuff out of the apartment, left fiancé with basically no explanation. Besides a tub of vanilla ice cream and a little note. I'm feeling okay at this moment, but it's been up and down all day and will continue to for a long time. Edit. So last night got pretty crazy. It started with Dale playing dumb and asking what was going on and what did he do. Like I promised all of you, I didn't respond. The D***CK knew exactly what he'd done. He just kept texting and kept texting. One text that I found particularly infuriating was, "I can't think of anything I have done to deserve this. Whatever you think I've done isn't true, I'm sure you just misunderstood and I can explain. I mean, damn, you didn't have to be so dramatic and just leave me like this." I love how he was already saying that I just misunderstood what I think he's done and that he can explain. He's such a **T person that he wouldn't even just come out and admit to the emails and say he's sorry. And then to call me dramatic. The texts progressed into angry ones. Here is a string of texts from him, word for word, except that I corrected some grammar because his grammar is ridiculous. Each text was probably sent about 2 minutes apart, sometimes less. Just so you understand the level of crazy here. I will refer to myself as L in these because he uses my name a lot and my real name starts with an L, so seems appropriate. I blocked him after this, by the way. Baby, you know how much I love you. I'm at a loss right now. I don't understand. Why won't you answer me? I just tried calling. L, please pick up. We are getting married. I thought you cared about me. I guess I was wrong. I guess you are cold-hearted. L, baby. Are you okay? At least answer me so I know you are okay and not hurt or something. Seriously? L. Seriously, you're a bitch. I didn't mean that. I'm just getting really worried and upset. He took about a 20-minute break between that one and this monstrosity. You know what? I did mean that. You're AF*** king bitch for doing this. If you were unhappy you should have told me. I can't believe you would do this to me. I love you. You are just like your father, but even worse because at least your mom is ACT and so are you, so who can blame him? Don't ever contact me again or come crawling back, and good luck finding a guy who will love AF*** king circus freak bitch. Lol, dumb *SS. So that's when I blocked him. I know nothing he said was true, but still, this wasn't just an email to his ex, this was something he sent to me directly. I cried a lot after that one, it hit me pretty hard. This is someone I was planning a future with just a couple of days ago. He was so sweet, as far as I knew, obviously. He used to kiss my hand almost every morning. It's just such a shock, it's hard to wrap my mind around it. Last night was a really tough night to get through for me. I keep reading back what I wrote in this update last night and it helps to keep me feeling strong. I keep reading all of your lovely comments and messages from the original post and it helps to keep me feeling loved and strong. Jake and Mike are wonderful and I'm lucky to have them to hold my hand and help me through this. Though his texts hurt me, they also reaffirm that he's a spineless weasel and that I 10,000% did the right thing by leaving. He's making it really easy to get over him. Sorry this got so long, I wanted to really include you all in what's happening. Thanks for checking in on me and caring about what happens to me. Love to you all. Little update. Wow. You are all amazing, wonderful people. So much love and support. I'm crying because of all your lovely, sweet messages. It's honestly so encouraging. I had the intention of responding to some comments but the post is now locked, so I just wanted to make sure to update this to say thank you. I hope you all see this. I had a lot of people PM me asking if there were any signs that Dale was an *SS hole so they know what kind of red flags to look out for. Honestly, no. I wish I could say yes to that so I could potentially prevent others from going through what I did or something similar. He was very attentive and loving. He never once made fun of my appearance, to my face. He seemed to appreciate my ambition and independence. I never felt controlled or criticized for being a financially stable, educated woman. I had a therapist after I lost my friend in the accident. My father had also walked out earlier that year, so we were discussing this and how I hadn't seen it coming. My therapist told me that people can make you see whatever they want you to see, but that they can't keep up the facade forever. Things almost always come to a head eventually. The only thing you can do is be secure enough with yourself to understand that the faults of others has nothing to do with you. Just make sure you surround yourself with enough good people that you can afford to lose one or two along the way. I suppose that would be my advice on the matter. Love people openly and let yourself be loved, but always keep hold of yourself and make sure you have yourself covered should someone let you down along the way. As far as the dress goes, I believe I will take the advice of many of you and donate it to flood victims in Louisiana. It is a beautiful gown. I think what I will burn instead is my reception dress. I've got to burn something. Winking face. Thanks Reddit. I sincerely love all of you and wish you the best in all of your life endeavors. I might pop back up in a few weeks to update you all on how I'm doing. Original post: it's been 8 months, and I thought I'd give an update. First of all, we're still together. The advice was overwhelmingly along the lines of, this is a major problem and will not go away, and I agreed with it at the time. However, after posting, I decided to wait a bit just to see how things went because I really liked the guy. There are a couple of things that affected his behavior that I didn't really understand before. He is not fulfilled by his work, and so any time not spent in work is really important to him and he wants to make the most of it. Most of his close friends are big drinkers, and he was trying to cut back. This meant that he was not seeing his friends as often as all they do is go out on the weekend together. These two things together meant that he was alone a lot more than he used to be and he was feeling frustrated in general. So here's what has happened since. Over the summer, I wasn't in CL*SSES anymore and we spent a lot of time together. This sort of goes against intuition, as I thought more time apart would be better. But there are a lot of days when I don't feel like doing anything, so if he wanted to spend time with me, that meant that he had to come up with something to do while I was reading or sewing or doing whatever on my own. He got comfortable with watching something or reading something while I was sitting there doing my own thing. He figured out how to hang out with his friends without making it a big drinking night. They started going out to dinner once in a while. He would go out with them occasionally and just not drink as much and go home early. I think this really helped him not feel so alone. He came to terms with how unfulfilling his job is and he's currently working to fix that. A few months ago, we started having some honest conversations about what he really wanted to do, and he was trying to figure that out for a while. Well, now he has a solid plan of getting to that new career, and while it will take some time, he gets so excited just talking about it. I think this has helped tremendously. Thanks to everyone who commented. I think everyone was exactly right that it was a pretty major problem, which is why I posted. I appreciate everyone telling me that though. Sometimes you need to hear that. I'm glad I gave it a chance to fix itself though. I honestly couldn't be happier in my relationship than I am now.